Okay, I wanted to try one more thing here. This is the same scenario as before. We have the multi-layer ceramic capacitors here in a charge pump with 12 volts input to the oscillator, and we're getting 34 volts out, and it's going to go down as the heat gun heats up, or the glue gun heats up. But what I want to do is change the voltage on the input until I get 45 volts out. I want to take these capacitors up to near their rated voltage of 50 volts and just see how they perform at a higher voltage. So you can see the output voltage is going down. It's 33.5. So I'm going to start increasing the voltage here to try and get the output voltage to go up. So I'm at 12.1, 12.5. Voltage is going up a little bit, 35 volts, 13 volts, we're up to 36 volts. 14 volts input, 38 volts out. 15 volts input, 40 volts out. So at 16 volts in, we have 44 volts out, which is getting up to where I want to be. Maybe I'll take it up a little bit higher. Why not? And we'll just take it up to 47, which is where it started at 12 volts. Maybe an even 48. So we're at 16.7 volts, and it's 48.2, and I think this guy should be heating up. So we're at close to the rated voltage. Let me just get this exactly at 48 because I want to compare it to the polymer caps. Okay, the voltage is going down to get this higher voltage, which is kind of interesting. Well, I'm going to put this at exactly 16 volts input. How's that? There we go. 16 volts input, 48.2 volts out, and it's climbing. The frequency is 20 kilohertz. And you can see the ripple up here. So it's at 0.582 amps. And the current is dropping, which means that the resistance is probably going up in this heater. So we're at 49 volts, and I think I'll cut it off there. So at 49 volts, we have 16 volts input, and 0.562 amps. And I'm going to switch it to the other circuit with the polymer caps. Okay, starting with the polymer caps, 12 volts input again. Of course, the initial voltage is 38 because the polymer caps are a higher capacitance at even at this voltage. So let's see what voltage it goes up to, or what input voltage we need to get this up to 49 volts. So at 12.5 volts input, it's already up to 41 volts on the output. At 13 volts, it's 43 volts out. At 14 volts, it's 47 volts already. .1, we're at 48 volts. So I've got it at 14.05 volts, and it's just hit 49 volts here. So we can compare the input voltage to the multi-layer ceramic capacitors with the same output voltage of 49, and the polymer caps require less input voltage to get there. So that's pretty conclusive that the polymer caps perform better in this kind of charge pump application.